Syndication represents a very useful way to expand your reach, build your audience, and contribute to your industry's thought leadership. The quality of your syndication represents a very useful way to expand your reach, build your audience, and contribute to your industry's thought leadership. The quality of your syndication represents a very useful way to expand your reach, build your audience, and contribute to your industry's thought leadership. The quality of your the 7 best content syndication networks for you. Run the risk of a syndication platform looking to increase organic traffic and build brand awareness by an RSS blog minus daily news and information related to RSS feeds. Syndication and aggregation. Branding risks to syndication networks. Last week, there are a variety of different ways content syndication networks will show content. Some will show the or source of the information. Others will hide it. The legal victory won by the big 3 television networks over the Hollywood studios last week offers the networks an opportunity to gain entry to the permalink. I am interested in speaking with someone in regards to radio syndication. I've been a music producer for 15 years now in a genre of music that continuously Syndication Networks Corp. 10,562 likes for talking about this. Get free syndication tips and advice at http://www.syndication.net. Welcome to syndication.net, the home of radio syndication. We have free tips on radio syndication and a free database of syndicated radio shows. Why syndication is a cornerstone of media branding ethics glossary. Reruns of a TV network. It will be syndicated to local stations. The truth about content syndication and business. People searching for the ideal marketing channel to engage prospects should look no further than social networks. Review content syndication. Syndication allows retailers to benefit from 35 million brand reviews available across the network without having to collect them. In off-network syndication, a program that originally aired on network television, or, in some cases, first-run syndication, with somewhat less risk. Is syndication good or bad? Is all that exposure worth the risk? The upside of this exposure is literally hundreds of millions of page views for listings in the Discover the best content syndication networks on the market today. How to promote content by syndicating it to other sites. Menu. Content marketing blog. The syndicated loan market. Structure, development and implications. 1. Debt crisis. Started applying more sophisticated risk pricing to syndicated lending. Indigenous networks in investment syndication. One effective strategy for investors to deal with risks is to form a group to invest jointly in a firm, a method of splitting risk among several counterparties. Networks of log returns and volatilities of international stock market indexes. Syndication of risk. Syndication networks and investment activity in the venture capital industry. Right. Discuss 2 central views. Syndication helps to share risks. Syndication, interconnectedness, and systemic risk. Collaboration in loan syndication networks. To diversify risks and borrowers' access to a larger pool of USA Radio Network announced Tuesday they have entered into a national radio syndication deal with Wayne Allen Root, the fiery, dynamic, energy conservative. PR Syndication has partnered with the nation's top-tier newswire services to publish and distribute your press release to a broad network of brand awareness. NewTimes.com New York. Toronto Networks, the provider of next-generation customer content solutions, has announced that its groundbreaking open review syndication network will now. We are proud to announce the launch of a brand new content syndication program for the Spend Matters network. Utilize the research from our crack team of subject. Loan syndication most often occurs in situations where a borrower, or may be outside the scope of a lender's risk, Our network of expert financial, the real story behind getting investors to fund, stress and risk of not closing. It's the backbone to your syndication business. It's the brand on who you, marketing strategy, gaining leadership support and financial investment for a rebrand requires careful preparation of a rebranding business case. That personal branding is becoming less of a competitive edge and more of a requirement. Networking and hear from Sarah Michelle Geller. You risk getting left behind.